Are you ready?
Hey peeps, how's it going? It's your boy Ozzy. Sorry if you hear the heat in the background, but it's cold as shit and we're dealing with it, so suck it. But on a kind of more happier note, I don't know if you want to say happier. I don't know what I was thinking there. But nonetheless, you guys are over exaggerating these two losses by the Pistons. Yes, I know they're both bad wins.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
The first game you lose Reggie Bullock. He rolls his ankle. That throws off the starting rotation and it messes up the floor spacing because he is one of the guys on the starting lineup that can constantly shoot threes and shoot them well at a high rate and make them. Langston Galloway was doing good coming off the bench, but he's not really a starting shooting guard. He has the potential to be a starting shooting guard, but he's just not fitting with the starters. Game 2 against the Bucks. Ish Smith goes out with a groin injury, I do believe. Don't know how long he's going to be out. So then you got to have Jose Calderon come in with the second unit. And it's just not the same. Ish Smith is a guy who pushes the tempo, and he helps the guys like Stanley Johnson and Langston Galloway play better off the bench. So those two factors played a key role in these two big losses against the Pistons. The solution really is only time. These aren't really going to be serious injuries, I do not believe. I don't know how bad Ish Smith is, but Bullock should miss. It didn't really look like that bad of a sprain. Should only miss a couple games. Again, I don't know how bad Ish Smith's injury is, but you know it's got to be pretty bad for the guy not to play because he wants to be out there and win. There are some people I would like the Pistons to bring in. Will they do it, though? Brandon Jennings is always a fan favorite, and he's always been my first option, especially since I believe he's playing overseas right now. But, I mean, he's been hopping over so many teams, I'm not really sure where he's playing. But he has great chemistry with Drummond. Him and Zaza did play together in Milwaukee, so he would already be familiar running the second unit with that. And he was a facilitator, scoring guy, and a shooter, which we need shooting. Another option is we just play more people. Luke Kennard's still recovering. He's playing, but he's just not the same. Kyrie Thomas needs to play. But I think really the solution is you need to make a trade here. I believe the deadline's in February. It usually always seems to be in February. We need to make some moves, just some small moves before then. We don't need to trade it for anyone big. We don't really need to mess with the starting rotation. You just need depth and shooting, which is pretty much what every team needs. It's kind of a generic request, but it's what the Pistons need. But these two losses, it kind of left a bad taste in their mouth. You need these types of losses to recover. Everyone loves a redemption story or something. People overcoming some kind of obstacle. Now you go on this great 5-game win streak. You beat some good teams. You beat some bad teams. And then you have these two duds of a games that people just want to talk trash about you and trade everyone on your roster. So now they get to see the fans backlash, which I think this is what really motivated them to go on that 5-game win streak. Was the fans were backlashing against this team, just talking about trading Reggie, trade Blake, he's too good for us, or trade Andre, and they heard that and they went out and balled. And the Willis Arena was starting to get a couple more fans in there. And I don't know if it was just because we were playing Golden State or if we were playing OKC, but there were some more people there. And there was some legitimate buzz around this team, and now back-to-back blowout losses kind of just popped the balloon with that one. So they're going to be motivated, again, to play hard. They got Philly coming up. I'm not sure if Philly's the next game or the game after, but they're going to be pumped up for that game. It's just a matter of how bad the ref wants to screw us this week, or that game, or whatever you want to say. But it's a matter of time for this team to click again. You can't win all 82 games. That would just be amazing, I know. But you can't win them all. You can't lose them all in close games. Some of them are going to be blowouts. Milwaukee's a very, 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 very tough team to play guard against and stop. Their defense is crazy. They're all long and lengthy. Giannis is an absolute freak. There's a reason they call him the Greek Freak. He's incredible. There was that time Blake backed him down, set him a pick, lost him, and he just recovered. And since he's so long, he just threw the shit out of bounds. It was crazy, man. And that dunk on Blake, there's just nothing you can do about it. The guy is stronger than he was. He is just a freak of nature. And that team is built around him. Very, very well complemented. They didn't even have Chris Middleton, and they didn't miss him. It's the Milwaukee Bucks are a legit good team, and the OKC Thunder are always tough to stop. It's not like we're losing to the Hawks by 20. We're losing to these guys who are legitimately in the running to win their conference. I know the Warriors are struggling. OKC has a chance to win the West. The East is still wide open as far as I'm concerned. And Milwaukee's a very talented team. Well coached, great players. So I'm not really caring about these losses. I mean, I know we're going to win. I know we're going to lose some games. It's how the NBA works. It's all about getting your runs in. You're going to win a couple in a row. You're going to lose a couple in a row. It's how it always works. We're not the Golden State Warriors. We're not going to win 60 games this season. That's ridiculously retarded to think that that's your expectation for this team. This expectation is to get the 4 seed. Last time I checked, we're still the 4 seed, so we're meeting our quota. We are just one piece away, though, from being a legit contender to win the East. I think we can beat any team in the NBA any given night. So that automatically, that just a little spark puts you in that conversation. But these injuries are starting to take effect. We're getting some adversity. I can't wait to see how this adversity we overcome it. I don't know if that makes sense. My English is not good today. But yeah, man, this Pistons team's still good. We're not just bums out there. We got a legit coach, legit players. It's going to be all uphill from here. We'll come out with some energies next game. Believe that. You can take that to the bank and cash it. But I want to know what you guys think the right move is. What moves would help the Pistons right now, either long term or short term? Get out of there, hand. But comment that down below. Check the description out. Follow me on social media. All that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.